So while I was discovering some Xbox games on the marketplace, I came across this game called Chasm the Rift. I mistakenly thought it was just a new game that looked old, so I bought it and I started playing it. It turns out this game was actually a Quake competitor, and it pretty much does play quite similar to Quake, and it does make sense. Believe it or not, this game was developed by Action Forum. Yes, in case you guys are quite familiar with that name, they actually went on to develop the Carnivores series, where you hunt dinosaurs and winter-themed animals. This game usually takes around like 2 or 3 hours to beat it, if you know what you're doing. And they do give you like a mission briefing, at some cases, to tell you what you're doing. And you go out there and you just do your thing. You shoot enemies and that's it. But there were at times where I kind of almost didn't know what to do, but it turns out you gotta shoot certain things in order to activate some, well, paths. Like opening doors, setting off stuff, or whatever that may be. There isn't too many bosses in the game, and that's pretty much what I can say. Sometimes you need a specific way to kill bosses because your weapons are not gonna do. And can I just say something? The game's achievements are just hilarious. I died by a hazard, I died the first time, I died by a fan, I died by anything in this game. It said I got killed by my own weapon, which it didn't happen, but I got the achievement regardless. Alright, so let me be specific with this game. It came out in 1997, which, like I said, actually came out the same year as Quake. And we all know how that went. So in 2022, the game was enhanced, and it was also brought to the consoles like the Xbox One, Xbox Series, PS4, 5, and Switch. And in case you guys want to know something, if you guys get it on PC, you'll also get the DOS version for free. So that's a nice little bonus. Also, it comes with the 3-mission expansion pack. Now this game does have some sort of power-ups as well, which I didn't even know about. I was just collecting these things, and then I got this achievement. Apparently it was a rare one, because it didn't seem like people found them, which I have no idea how people didn't find it when I found it myself. Well, that's fine. But anyhow, you got weapons like the infinite ammo shotgun, then you got the double barrel shotgun, the Gatling gun, rocket launcher, this one gun that looks like a BFG, kind of acts like a too. There's like a mine place. You just place mines, and you got saw blades, a crossbow, whatever. You guys get it. And there's plenty of enemies that they can be unpredictable at times, because when you open the door, a powerful enemy will try to strike you. So you also have to come up with some sort of strategy in order to defeat these enemies. But if you guys like a challenge, then just use your standard weapon, the infinite ammo shotgun one, and play on hard mode, and then you could beat it. Yeah, there's actually an achievement by doing that, believe it or not. The good news is that the level design isn't complicated like the last game I've talked about, and that was PO. This was like the first game that Action Forums made, which I'm quite surprised, because I've always knew for their work with Carnivores, and I'll probably talk about that at some point, which I'll have to get back to playing that game at some point. For anyone who's wondering, no, Night Dive didn't remaster it, if asking. But, if for those who play Shadow Warrior Redux on Steam, General Arcade ended up doing this one. So, for those who have played Shadow Warrior Redux on Steam, those are the guys who made this one, believe it or not. You can also play some options like turning on pixels, or turning on or off the remastered sound effects. Yeah, the sound effects in this game have been remastered, or at least like redesigned or whatever, so you can turn it on or off. So you got some options to play here, and the controls aren't too bad anyhow as well. You know what I find funny? The D-pad has some sort of thing, right? You use the left D-pad to save, and you use the right D-pad to load. And I sometimes accidentally hit those because I'm always used to D-pad, like changing the weapons. But the bumpers are the ones to use to change the weapons. Can't blame me for it. There happen to be some games that use the D-pad to change weapons. So that's what I kind of like got confused by it, that one. Oh, for those who are asking, the expansion pack of the game doesn't come with brand new monsters as well as old ones, and a new boss. This doesn't really take you that much long to like beat the expansion. As like I said, there's like 3 levels. I kind of got confused at first on the first part of the expansion, but I managed to get right through it. If you guys have nothing else to do, then I'm sure this game will hold you up. Because at least the balancing of the game actually feels fair and the level design wasn't complicated. And it was pretty easy for me to figure things out, but sometimes some levels are filled with traps. So you have to be very, very quick to know what you're doing. Also, if you guys think you're getting stuck in a room, just use a rocket launcher at a wall or whatever. You know, there's some giveaways for that too. This game has like around 20, at least just 20 secrets, which there is an achievement to do such thing. I only found about 6. So that's really, really a bad thing. Now here's another thing about this game too. There's gonna be at times where you'll need to take some high risks, because you'll have to walk through hazards in order to get to your goals. And I tried finding switches to see if there was a thing for them, and no, there just wasn't. So make sure you guys grab a whole ton of armor and health, because you're gonna need to be taking some risks. If you guys have failed making the platforms, even though there is a jump button, which, you know, doesn't make sense to me, because it looks like I can make a jump to this thing. But whenever I just do that, I can never make it, even though I press a jump button. But when I run through the thing, that's a different story. So you're gonna have to like try to think about if you guys need a jump or not. I kind of just thought it was strange because there is a jump button, and you think you need to use a jump button for every little thing there is, but I guess not. So I'll just say this to you guys. Not a bad game, but not as good as Quake. I can see why Quake kind of pretty much won and has more expansions than this game. But at least it was a learning curve for the company that went on to do the Carnivores series, which actually became a pretty good success story for them. So that's mainly a good thing when you guys think about it. So for those who want to play some sort of Doom clone or a Quake clone, I would just think it's more of a Quake clone, because it pretty much plays like it, but again, it was its competitor in 1997. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. This game was meant to compete against Quake and failed. But that's okay, because at least the game is now going to be recognized by those who missed the game. So, for those who want to try a new challenge or anything else like that, definitely give this game a try. I think it's worth your time.